Ken Griffey Jr. is one of the best baseball players of all time. He was the #1 overall pick in the 1987 draft. He proceeded to have 13 All-Star appearances. He won the Home Run Derby 3 times. He won the AL MVP in 1997. He's top 10 all-time in home runs with 630. And in 2016, he was inducted into the MLB Hall of Fame. But unfortunately for Ken Griffey Jr., he suffered from a lot of injuries in his career. And by the end of his 22-year career, he never won a World Series. In fact, he only played in 18 career postseason games. So today, I want to try to change that. I'm going to take this rookie Ken Griffey Jr. that I found in the vault, and I'm going to restart his career in 2024 with a random team. All right, let's see where Griffey is going to start his new career with the Giants. Griffey is gonna love McCovey Cove. So Griffey is here in his first game in a divisional matchup against the Padres. Let's see what he can do in his first AB. Not great. Not great. Maybe at bat number 2 will go a little better. Oh, Ken. Ken, you cannot be chasing that pitch. Tie ball game in the 7th inning, 1-1. Griffey could make an impact on opening day. That was filthy. I can't even blame him on that one. Look at this, bro. Look at the movement of this breaking pitch. Yeah, good luck hitting that. Well, with 2 outs in the 9th inning, Griffey steps up again. It's a 1-run game. He's got to do something to keep the Giants alive here on opening day. And it's weakly hit to center. He goes 0 for 4 in his MLB debut. The Giants take the L. Hopefully that's not a bad omen for the rest of Griffey's new career, because I have 4 goals that I need to complete in this video with Griffey. Number 1, he has to win at least 1 MVP award. Number 2, he's got to get all the way up to 99 overall at some point during his career. And remember, he's starting at an 86, so that could take a while. Number 3, he has to win a World Series. He didn't do that in real life. That's got to be one of the goals today. And lastly, he has to make the Hall of Fame by the time he retires. If I cannot complete all 4 of these goals, I will be giving away a $50 gift card to the MLB shop. It'll be hidden somewhere in this video. So I think at this point, I'll go ahead and just simulate up to the All-Star break and just kind of see how things are going. As we sim through the first half of the season, just a reminder that if you're going to any baseball games in the second half of the season, use code COOGS on SeatGeek to save $20 on your ticket. All right, we have made it to the All-Star break. The Giants are 7 games under 500, 12 back from the Dodgers. And honestly, the Dodgers having Ohtani, Yamamoto for a long time, it's going to be a tough division for sure. But we really want to see how Ken Griffey Jr. is doing. So he's played 84 games, only 5 home runs. He does have 28 doubles though. Oh my God. 266 average, 353 on base, 764 OPS. Okay, not terrible. Remember, this is not prime Griffey going into Major League Baseball. This is the rookie version. He is up to an 88, so that's nice after the first half of his rookie year. And it does not look like he's going to be an all-star in his first season either. That's okay, though. Ken Griffey Jr. is primed for a long career. Let's go ahead and simulate up past the trade deadline and see if there's any big moves. Oh, here we go. Brian Reynolds going to the Rays. The Rays gave up Theo Gillen. Wasn't that the guy they just drafted? Brent Rooker is going to the Reds. Willie Adames is going to the Braves. Very interesting move. Cody Bellinger is going to the Brewers. Hold on, didn't Cody Bellinger just get the top vote in the All-Star game for center field? And they're trading him within the division? Cubs and Brewers are in like the same spot. That's a wild trade. Oh my God. The Pirates trade O'Neal Cruz straight up for the #1 overall pick in the 2024 draft. What is going on? Well, the Giants made a move. Endy Rodriguez is coming over, and that is it. What an electric trade deadline. But let's go ahead and get to the end of season 1 with Griffey on the Giants and see what happened. All right, well, the season is over. The Giants did not finish strong. 14 games under 500, 30 games out of first. The Dodgers won 104, of course. The Giants also finished 11 games out of that third wild card slot. Now let's see how Ken Griffey Jr. finished off the season. He played 144 games, 41 doubles, 13 home runs, finished with a 769 OPS. That is a respectable rookie season. Shohei Ohtani wins MVP. Aaron Judge wins it in the AL. But I gotta find Rookie of the Year. Yeah, Yamamoto takes it. The Dodgers just were so good. All right, let's see who wins the World Series in 2024. The Braves win it all. All right, let's get through this offseason and get season 2 with Griffey started. Hey, the Giants are making a move in the offseason, a 5-year deal for Jack Flaherty. Some pitching help, okay. And the Giants are picking up Jeffrey Springs for Marco Luciano. Hey, you can't say the Giants aren't active. Damn, Corbin Burns signing with Cleveland. And Luis Hill is going to the Orioles for Colton Cowser. Oh, here we go. Juan Soto going to the Astros, 10 years. 317 mil. At least he didn't go somewhere in the NL West. All right, well, we're here at the start of season 2, and hey, it seems like the Giants have made some solid improvements. They're now top 10 in baseball in the preseason rankings. Granted, they're in a division with the Dodgers, who are ranked 1st, and the Diamondbacks, who are ranked 8th. But hey, they made some moves. They're ready to go with Griffey. And Griffey will be starting at an 88 overall going into season 2. Once again, let's get to the All-Star break and see how things are playing out. So as these games are simming, I just want to let you guys know that Underdog Fantasy has special picks available for the upcoming Olympic basketball game between Team USA and Serbia. They have a LeBron pick and a Jokic pick. So you definitely want to sign up before the 28th to make sure you get that. And if you decide to sign up, make sure to use code Cougs because they'll give you up to $250 in promo cash, as well as a free pick for new customers. So make sure to get on that. Oh, baby, the Giants got some pitching help. Felix Bautista acquired from the Orioles. Like I said, bro, the Giants are not afraid to make moves. I like it. We're here at the break, and the Dodgers have 71 wins. Cool. But now the fun part. Let's check and see how Griffey is doing in the sophomore season. He's played 83 games, 23 homers, 20 doubles, hitting 343, 404 on base, and an OPS over 1,000. There we go. Now we're seeing the Ken Griffey Jr. that we know. Oh, he did not get the starting spot in the All-Star game, though. He lost to Jake McCarthy by about 50,000 votes. McCarthy's having a solid season, 30 doubles, 9 homers, 835 OPS. I think Griffey kind of got robbed, I'm not gonna lie. Jake McCarthy got his 2 at-bats, so it's time for Griffey to get his shot in the All-Star game. Come on, Griffey, show why you deserved to be the starter. Is that gonna drop? Hey, he's on base. He did not miss his opportunity in the All-Star game. Now we got to get to the end of the season. The Giants are 5 games under 500. They're there in the wild card race, but they got to show up in the second half. Let's go. Well, the Giants did not finish strong. They were a few games better than they were in the last season, but the Dodgers still winning 103 games. The Padres got that next wild card slot. These records are just not going to cut it in this division. Let's see how Griffey's doing. He did finish the season at a 93 overall. Finished with a 30-30 season, 31 doubles, 31 homers, 322 average, 952 OPS. Probably not going to be enough to win MVP, I don't think. Yeah, Shohei Ohtani again. God, this is gonna be so tough for Griffey. Hey, he did win his first Silver Slugger, though. That's awesome. So now he has a couple things in the trophy case. Gotta get a World Series title in there, though. And the Diamondbacks win the World Series in 7 games over the Orioles. God, I'm dealing with Shohei winning every MVP. I'm dealing with other teams in the West winning the World Series. When are things gonna start to go Griffey's way, man? Zach Gallen going to St. Louis. That's nice. That means the Diamondbacks are probably getting a little worse. But then they pick up David Fry. Okay. Ooh, the Giants are trading Jung-Hoo Lee for George Valera. Josh Hader now goes to the Orioles. They were just in the World Series. Kyle Tucker going to Anaheim. Pete Alonso traded to the Royals. Dude, I'm only 2 seasons through this simulation, and the league is already flipped on its head. On to season 3, the Giants are not ranked nearly as high as they were going into season 2, but really that ranking doesn't mean much. All I know is that the Giants have to figure it out. You've got Griffey on your team, having a great second season. He's probably going to have a great third season. They need to step up and get him to October. Oh, wait, what? Giants are trading away Felix Bautista? I mean, they are getting a couple young players back, but damn. And the Giants are getting rid of Patrick Bailey as well. Yeah, I see why the Giants were making moves, man. 15 games out of first place. at the All-Star break. Not even close to the second wild card slot, dude. This is not the team that Griffey needed to go to. To be fair, Griffey hasn't really had as good of a season as he had in his second year. Still has 22 doubles, but only 12 home runs. So he's not really helping too much on the Giants, but he is up to a 96 overall in year 3. But this season is probably chalked for the Giants and Ken Griffey Jr. Let's just see what the final record ends up being. 74 and 88, the same record as year 1. And once again, 3 teams from the West made the postseason. The Giants have been on the outside looking in at the same freaking structure for 3 years in a row. Let's check out how Ken Griffey Jr. did. He's up to a 98. Finished the season with 39 doubles, 22 homers, 290 average, 861 OPS. So he definitely had a better second half for sure. MVP is probably just going to be Shohei Ohtani again. Oh, Acuna this time. And no Silver Slugger for Ken Griffey Jr. this year. So honestly, this year, kind of a wash. And it was actually a World Series rematch between the Orioles and D-backs, but the Orioles came out on top. Wow, Scooble signs with the Cardinals. The Dodgers got Devin Williams. Awesome. That's so cool. Sandy Alcantara to the Brewers. Christian Yelich was in the deal. Hey, the Giants finally made a move. Oh, another move. Okay. The stove is on fire in the Bay Area. The Giants would once again struggle here in this season. They did not finish in a playoff spot. Ken Griffey Jr. had a very similar season this year as he did last year, but this next offseason is where things start to pick up. Whoa, hold on a second. Luis Robert Jr. signs for 6 years, $145 million for the Giants. Griffey's contract year is coming up. He's got 2 more years. I'm very curious to see if the Giants are going to pay him after making moves like that. This season, the Giants are ranked in the top 5. Yeah, the Luis Robert Jr. move was huge. They've got 4 players who are over 90 overall on the team. If there was ever a year for the Giants to get there, it's now. And look at that. 58 and 41 at the All-Star break. Still 6 games behind the Dodgers. That's fine because we have the #1 wild card slot right now. Ken Griffey Jr. finally reaches 99 overall. That is 1 goal knocked off the list. Honestly, it's pretty consistent with what Griffey's been doing. 26 doubles, 14 homers, 9 stolen bases, 306 average, 879 OPS. He's doing his job, but he is getting overshadowed by his teammate. Lubob has 31 home runs at the break with 105 RBIs. I mean, yeah, Lubob might win the MVP, dude. He might take that away from Griffey. I just want to see if the Giants can actually get it done here. I want to see if they can secure this playoff spot. Let's go. Bang! There it is. The Giants are in the playoffs. They secured the #1 wild card slot, 91 wins. Ken Griffey Jr. finished the season with 47 doubles, 23 homers, 293 average, 854 OPS. So once again, pretty consistent with what he's been doing. Luis Robert wins MVP. I mean, we saw that coming. The dude had over 100 runs batted in at the All-Star break, dude. But now it is time to see Griffey in the postseason, starting off in the wild card round against the Cardinals. Here we go. The wild card round is officially underway. We have Ken Griffey Jr.'s first postseason at bat, and he's hitting it down the line. Is he going to be able to get 2 on this? That did come off the wall with a little bit of force. He has a double in his first at-bat in the postseason. Unfortunately, he did not score, and now the Giants are down 4-0 in the 3rd inning. Oh, that's a good pitch. Now it's 6-0. They're falling behind big time, dude. But Ken Griffey Jr. is going down the line again. This is going to be his 2nd extra base hit of game 1. But once again, he could not come around to score. This is Griffey's 4th at-bat. Scooble still on the mound in the 8th inning with a shutout going. A nice swing the other way. Does it have enough? Oh, that's tough. Well, Griffey's 2 doubles were not enough as the Cardinals take game 1 on the road. Game 2, it's Zach Gallen on the mound for the Cardinals this time. Oh, that was literally down the middle, 81 miles an hour, and Griffey just missed. 3-2, the runner on first is moving. These are just bad outs from Griffey. It's now 3-0. Dude, the pitching from the Cardinals has been elite. I mean, Scooble and Gallen at the top of the rotation is a crazy 1-2. Griffey is folding. Honestly, the entire Giants lineup is folding, if we're being honest. And that'll do it, man. The Cardinals come into San Francisco, win 2 games on the road, and Ken Griffey Jr. gets 0 wins in his first playoff run. And now he's about to go into his final year with the Giants. By the way, the Mets beat the Orioles in the World Series. When did the Orioles not make the World Series? Oh, as if the Cardinals needed any more pitching help, dude. Jesus. Camilo Doval is no longer a Giant. Gunnar Henderson goes to the Royals, though. They have Gunnar and Bobby Witt on the same side of the infield. That's wild. Hey, they did pick up Edward Cabrera, though. That's more money they're spending. I don't think they're going to re-sign Griffey. Oh, yeah, no, they're definitely not re-signing Ken Griffey Jr. Hello, the Giants are the #1 ranked team going into 2029. Griffey's final year, dude, they're going for it. They were not happy getting swept in the wild card round. Granted, the Dodgers are still ranked 3rd and the Padres are ranked 6th. This NL West is about to be a bloodbath. And like I said, this is Griffey's last year in his Giants contract. He's a free agent going into 2030. This is a contract year. I expect big numbers from Griffey. Oh, they're still going. They picked up Jordan Westberg. The Giants are really locked in right now. Well, would you look at that? The Giants are living up to their expectations. First in the division by the All-Star break. Not a huge lead over the D-backs and Dodgers, but hey, first place is better than they've been through this entire video. And I knew it. Ken Griffey Jr. is having a huge year. 25 doubles, 26 homers at the break, 71 RBIs, 299 average, 609 slugging with an OPS over 1,000. You can always expect these guys to have a big year when it's time for that contract. 26 homers also should probably be enough for him to get in the home run derby. And he will be in the derby alongside his teammate Luis Robert Jr. Let's go, dude. I'm actually really excited for this. We finally get to see Ken Griffey Jr. in a derby. This man's won 3 of them in real life. He's going to be taking on Vlad Jr. He only needs to hit 4 to advance. I have these on 2-minute rounds. It looks like that one is fair. Oh, no, these are 1-minute rounds. I'm sorry. That should be number 2, though. He's got 2. That one's hit really high. Is that going to have enough? It will. Oh, that has plenty. He's just got to hit 1 to advance. That one is also hit very high. He advances to round 2. He's now taking on Yordan Alvarez in the semifinals. Gotta have a big round. Yordan is gonna hit 1,000,000. He doesn't even have a home run, and he's halfway through his round. Now he's taking pitches. Assuming that's fair, it's not. Yo, is he gonna get 0? Dude, this is sad. You gotta hit 1, Griffey. Please tell me this one's getting out. This is his last attempt. He hit 1. Hallelujah. I don't think Yordan is gonna struggle to hit 1 or 2 to win. 10 seconds. Oh, yeah, it's a perfect swing. Never mind. It's over. It was a good ride, Griffey. Just 1 was not going to cut it. I forgot to change the stadium. I didn't want to play at Texas, but since this is the first actual start for Griffey in the All-Star game, I want to see his first 2 at-bats. First one didn't go well. Come on, Griffey. How about a homer or something? Let's get All-Star game MVP added to the trophy case. Okay, never mind. This man has his sights set on the postseason. He doesn't care about this All-Star game. Well, the season has come to a close, and the Giants are in again, a wild card team. They lost the division by 2 games. I told you the NL West was going to be a bloodbath. I didn't expect the D-backs to be in it, though. I expected the Padres to be there. Taking a look at how Griffey's season ended, though, 44 doubles, 35 homers, 94 RBIs, 277 average with a 911 OPS. Is that enough for him to get an MVP? Oh my God, Lubob did it again? He's taking all the MVP awards away, man. Whatever, still plenty of time for Griffey to win MVP. I mean, he's what, 24 years old? Yeah, he's got so much career ahead of him. But now we have the postseason. The Giants will be taking on the Dodgers, and these will all be on the road. Here we go. What? Did Ken Griffey Jr. just strike out on a pitch that hit him square in the nuts? Oh, it hit his leg. Either way, Griffey, what are you doing? Once again, the Giants are struggling to score in the postseason, man. This is their MO. They've got a great offense with dudes that are putting up insane numbers, but they are struggling to get runs across in these big games. That one is filthy. I can live with that. Well, Griffey, you got 1 more shot to make something happen in game 1. Okay, he takes a walk. That was ugly from the MVP, dude. Ooh. Hold on a second. The Giants are not dead yet. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. The Dodgers just got bailed that went over the fence. Can Nolan Gorman be the hero? Oh. Hey, the Giants had the opportunity. They just didn't come through. Once again, the season is on the line for the Giants. I'm getting way too familiar with that. Griffey, you've got a guy on second. The team has the lead. Show up in a big moment. It's not quite what I had in mind. Well, now this is the biggest at-bat of Griffey's postseason career. They're down 3, and he's got 2 guys on base. 2-2, bro, I swear. Griffey delivers! It's not going to plate 2. It might not even plate 1. It'll probably plate 1. Yeah, Griffey finally stepped up. All right, we're in the 9th inning. The Giants are down 1. Griffey will be due up 4th. If he doesn't come up this inning, that RBI hit he had could very well be his final at-bat as a Giant. So let's see here. Somebody's on base. 2 guys on base. Dude, this is it. The most important at-bat of Griffey's life. He's got 2 strikes on him. That's the 2nd time he has struck out on a pitch that basically hit him. 3-2, 2 outs. I don't even know what to say. That is just such a failure. That is multiple opportunities that the Giants squandered, and they had their 2 best hitters at the plate. Well, that could very well be how Ken Griffey Jr.'s career as a Giant ends. After 6 seasons, over 3,300 at-bats, Griffey finished with 240 doubles, 148 home runs, 485 RBIs, and had a batting average of 287 with a 498 slugging and an 867 OPS. Honestly, he should get a lot of money in the offseason. I'm going to start simulating. I cannot wait to see where Ken Griffey Jr. ends up. Ken Griffey Jr. is going to the Milwaukee Brewers. 8 years, $320 million. He's getting $40 million a year. But now the pressure is on. He's got to win that World Series. All right, well, let's check out what the roster of the Brewers actually looks like, because obviously I haven't paid much attention to them. We got Sandy Alcantara, Jackson Churio. We're reunited with Felix Bautista, Kyle Wright, Junior Caminero, Alejandro Kirk, Joey Weimer, Lars Nootbaar. All right, honestly, a pretty good roster. I like this team. They still have Cody Bellinger from that wild trade early in the sim. It is opening day. We've got to see Ken Griffey Jr.'s first game as a member of the Brewers. Could that fall? Possibly? No, that's getting caught. Damn. Hey, there we go. Taking a walk. Dude, at this point, as long as Griffey doesn't strike out, I'm happy. Well, this is Griffey's first big opportunity as a Brewer. Runners on 1st and 3rd with 2 outs. All right, we're back to where we were. Beautiful.
Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. 3.
I have to be cursed. Felix Bautista really just gave up 3 walks and a grand slam in the 9th inning to give the Braves the walk-off win. Hey, you know what? It's a long season. Let's go ahead and get to the All-Star break, please. We're at the All-Star break, and the Brewers are playing up to their potential. 52-44, a 1-game lead over the Cardinals. And Ken Griffey Jr. is doing fine. Power numbers might be a little bit down compared to what we've expected from him at the All-Star break. But you know what? It's still a good year. Probably not good enough for an All-Star appearance, though. Let's do it, man. Let's get to the end of the season. Bang! Would you look at that? The Brewers finished the season 91-71. Oh, and they secure a first-round bye. This will be the furthest in the playoffs Griffey has ever been. How did Griffey's season finish out? 145 games, 40 doubles, 23 homers, 74 RBIs, 922 OPS with a 303 average. It's not the craziest power season or anything, but that is still a very, very solid year. But those numbers in MLB The Show are never going to be enough for an MVP. Dude, another MVP for the Giants. I just realized that the wild card round is the Giants versus Miami. I really need the Giants to win that series. I need to see Griffey against his former team in the postseason. And that is exactly what we're gonna get. This is cinema. Ken Griffey Jr. in his first NLDS appearance against his former team. Ken Griffey Jr. would struggle in game 1, tallying up a couple strikeouts. He did step up in the 8th inning to possibly tie the game, but he could not get it done. But frankly, the entire Brewers lineup could not get it done as the Giants took game 1 on the road. Game 2 would look a little different for Griffey and the Brewers. Tie game, 1st and 2nd, 2 out. Griffey is gonna deliver. Oh, is that going to score a run? He got a little hitch out there in left field. I think he is going to score. Ken Griffey Jr. gets a big hit. Oh, man, there we go. And that go-ahead RBI would be all the Brewers needed to win Game 2. Ken Griffey Jr. finally has a postseason victory. But now the series moves to the Bay Area for Game 3. Is that going to drop? Is that Lubob? Yes, it sure is. Storylines right now are crazy. Let's go, Griffey. Down 1. Come on. Right up the middle. There we go. It's now 5-1 in the 5th, man. Griffey is starting to get hot, and the team is starting to rally around him. Oh? Is that it? Never mind, I got a little too excited. That's the first time I've seen Griffey hit the ball in the air like that. Hey, the Brewers proceeded to add more runs. They won Game 3 by a score of 8-1. That's now just 1 win away for Ken Griffey Jr. and the Brewers, moving on to the NLCS. Game 4 is officially underway in the rain. Griffey, another hit, man. He's been heating up. Is that going to be an RBI? It is going to be an RBI. Griffey gets the Brewers on the board in the 1st. Now, the Brewers would add some more runs throughout the day, and they would take this 4-2 lead into the 8th inning. No, dude. No way. No way. The Brewers did not actually blow this in the bottom of the 8th. No. Oh my God. We're really going to Game 5. We had a 2-run lead going into the 8th inning. It all comes down to this. Game 5, Giants versus Brewers. Winner moves on to the NLCS. I'm actually getting so nervous here. Oh my God. No, Nolan Gorman hits it out. It's a tie game. Oh, and the Brewers are doing nothing to answer back. No. Enriquez got a double. Griffey can be the hero right now. He is 0 for 3, but he's the go-ahead run in Game 5. Full count, dude. Oh, my God. I mean, it'll get him 90 feet closer, but I don't know if the Brewers are paying you $300 million to move a guy over. Alejandro Kirk. Double! The Brewers tie it. Can Dom Smith give us the go-ahead run? He's on base. Caminero. Double! Oh, my God! No way! Oh, runner thrown out. It doesn't matter. It's a 4-2 lead. Pitch to VR. Pitch to Endy. It is all down to Lubob, and I have seen this guy strike out many times in this simulation. Come on! Let's go! Ken Griffey Jr. beats his former team and moves on to his first NLCS. I told you that series would be cinema. And now the matchup in the NLCS is against the Dodgers. Game 1 of the NLCS, the Brewers already have a 1-0 lead. And Ken Griffey Jr., that could be it. That is his first postseason home run and the first home run we have seen from him in an actual game. I don't know how far we are into the video, but it has been way too long. There is a lot of momentum going the Brewers' way right now. Unfortunately, that momentum would disappear for the Brewers as the Dodgers scored 6 unanswered runs in the rest of this game to take Game 1 on the road. Game 2, Griffey's 1 for 3 with a single, but the Dodgers have a 3-2 lead in the 8th. Can't go down 2-0 in this series. Just can't. But we are. The Dodgers take both games on the road to start this series. Hey, that just means Griffey and the Brewers have to show up on the road, and Griffey is going to execute a perfect hit and run. Please don't tell me this is going to result in nothing. It will not. Paredes comes through with 2 RBIs. And then the Dodgers tied it. Awesome. Interesting one so far, man. 3-2. Griffey steps up. Damn, he just went right after him. Well, it's now 9-3. Going down 3-0 would be absolutely brutal. Griffey hit that hard right to the third baseman. And yep, the Dodgers are up 3-0. That's brutal, man. 3 straight losses to arguably the best team in baseball. Let's go ahead and simulate game 4. The Dodgers actually swept, but they did lose in the World Series to the Kansas City Royals. But hey, that was Ken Griffey Jr.'s furthest postseason run yet, all the way to the NLCS. Obviously, he's got to get over that hump, and I feel like the Brewers should still be good going into next year. Hey, the Brewers are making a move, signing Andres Jimenez. All right, hey, well, on to the next season, into 2031. The Brewers are ranked as the #1 team going into the season. Cardinals are ranked 3rd. The Pirates are ranked 5th, and the Reds are ranked 4th. Dude, 4 of the top 5 teams are in my division. This is so annoying. Let's get it, man. Let's see how this year goes. Well, there we go. That is a 100-win season for the Brewers, but all 4 of the top 5 teams that were ranked here did make the postseason. Let's see. Griffey finished with 48 doubles, 25 homers, 96 RBIs, 280 average, 872 OPS. He's got to hit some more home runs and get some more RBIs if he wants to win MVP, I think. Who did win MVP here? Awards. Jackson Churio. It's always his teammates. All right, let's go ahead and get to the NLCS, and I'm gonna sim through the NLCS. We don't care about this part of the postseason anymore. We care about making it back to the championship series. We've got a 5-game series against our division rival, the Pittsburgh Pirates. Let's go ahead and sim game 1. We take a win, 5-3. Game 2. Ooh, shutout in a loss. That's fine. Let's go ahead and pick up game 3 here at home. We will, 5-4. 1 win away from back-to-back NLCS appearances. And we lose. Please don't tell me this 100-win season is about to end in the NLDS. Don't you dare. All right, we're moving on to face the Braves. I'm actually going to simulate a few games of this series as well. We've seen a lot of playoff games, but I want to see the ones that are like super high stakes. Series is 1-1 going into Atlanta now. We're up 2-1. Go ahead and hear. Oh my God, we're up 3-1. Ken Griffey Jr. and the Brewers are 1 win away from the World Series. Paredes comes up again with a big hit. I feel like he always steps up to drive in those runs. Atlanta got the lead though. That's not good. Atlanta's up 1 here in the top of the 6th. Griffey is 0 for. Is he safe? Oh. Griffey, what are we looking for, man? What are we looking for? Dude, this is a huge at-bat. He's got 2 strikes, but 2 guys on. We're down 2 runs. Got to 3rd. Oh my God, Griffey, come on. Honestly, that's a dot. That's such a good pitch, but he's got to defend the plate. Churio, please. Come on. It's only a 1-run deficit. Newbar ties the game. Paredes has been so clutch in these situations. He drives him in. That's a 3 spot on the top of the 8th. Oh my God. Is this going to happen? Oh my God, Jimenez. The big signing in the offseason. That might be it. That might be what sends the Brewers and Ken Griffey Jr. to the World Series. But that's it. Okay, here we go. 3 outs. Felix Bautista on the mound. Or never mind, Jojo Romero on the mound. 1 out. 2 outs. 3 outs. Ken Griffey Jr. and the Brewers take out the Braves in the NLCS, and you will see them in the World Series. And they will be taking on the Royals, the reigning World Series champion. The Royals are, of course, led by 2 99s, Gunnar Henderson and Bobby Witt Jr. How the hell is Alek Manoah a 94 in 2031? Game 1 is underway, and the Brewers already have a 1-0 lead. Griffey's first World Series at bat, and it's going to end in a pop-up. That's okay. It's a long series. Griffey takes a walk in his second at-bat. Okay. Paredes drives in another run, dude. I swear he's so clutch. It's 5-0 now in the 6th inning. Griffey's still looking for that first World Series hit. Man, it's not going to happen here. Well, the Royals made it interesting, but the Brewers get a Game 1 victory 5-4. All on the back of a great pitching performance from Sandy Alcantara. Game 2, the Royals are up 1, but Griffey's in a big spot. 2 guys on, full count. Oh, man. With what Griffey's done in this simulation, I thought he was going to swing at that. There's nobody out. Somebody's got to score. Hop up. Sack fly. Okay, they tied the game. And that's all we get. Bases loaded, nobody out. We only get one. Royals answered back, but this is another big spot for Griffey. 2 more guys on base for him. Fastball in. That's a big strikeout for Cags. Well, this game is coming down to the bottom of the 9th. Guy on first for Griffey. 2 outs. Ooh. What a terrible performance from Griffey in that game, man. He had opportunities, but he struck out way too much. Series is now tied at a game apiece as we head down to Kansas City. He's got to step up here. We need that run across. That's not deep enough to get him in, I don't think. I think that's going to be just a regular little out. No, never mind. It's a sac fly. At least Griffey did something productive. But one productive out from Griffey didn't really matter as the Royals win Game 2 8-3. And we can't sugarcoat it, man. Griffey has been pretty atrocious in this World Series. We're in Game 4 and he still hasn't gotten a single hit. Until now. This is the perfect time for him to wake up. Will they do anything with his 2-out double? It's a walk and a fielder's choice. So no, he does not score. Got another hit, but the Brewers got to help him out. It's 3-0 Royals. It's getting late in this game, and you do not want to go down 3-1 in the World Series. Okay, Enriquez with a home run to get him on the board, and now Griffey's going to step up as the tying run. Oh, Griffey really likes waiting until the craziest times to heat up, huh? Come on, Jackson Chourio. There's nobody out in this inning. Fly out, Alejandro Kirk. Strikeout, Seaver King. Single, it's bases loaded for Jimenez. And he's out. Enriquez again. Oh my God. Griffey can be a hero right now. No, we can't strike out, Griffey. Come on. It's a base hit. It keeps the inning going. Griffey really went from having no hits in the series to 4 hits in Game 4. Oh, I'm so scared to press this button. Chourio, please deliver a big hit. Come on. The Royals are up 3-1 in the World Series. Absolutely brutal loss. Honestly, the loss in Game 4 and the loss in Game 2 were both brutal. There's a world where we're up 3-1 easily. I'm going to simulate Game 5. Let's see if we can bring it back to Milwaukee. We do. 8-3 victory. Okay. I'm going to simulate Game 6. It's Alek Manoah on the mound. We already beat him in Game 1. I want to see Griffey play in Game 7. Game 6. Here we go. Come on. We're going to Game 7 of the World Series. This is it. Game 7 of the World Series. Ken Griffey Jr. is 1 win away from a championship. Here we go, man. Griffey stepping up. No score in the first inning. Can't strike out. We got to have a good game today, Griffey. 2-strike count. Not good. Not good. Come on. Don't score. Don't score. The Royals put up 2. So far into the 4th inning, this Royals pitcher is throwing a perfect game. Oh, man, that was a good pitch to hit out. Ah, man, we got to get something going. Just can't let this deficit get any worse. Got to keep it at 2. Somebody's got to find a way to do something against this pitcher. There we go. Jimenez gets on base. Fielder's choice. 2 guys on. Wilson. Fielder's choice. 1st and 3rd for Griffey. Did that fall? Did that fall? This is getting scary, dude. At least the Royals haven't scored since the 2nd. Chourio, ground out, Nootbaar. Home run! Lars Nootbaar, tie game. Oh my God. This is so stressful. I'm not even controlling anything and I'm stressed. Simulate. The Royals didn't score again. New pitcher in. Ground out from Jimenez. Ground out or strikeout from Naylor. Ground out. We're going into the 9th inning in a tie game. Bro, if Ken Griffey Jr. steps up with a chance to walk this off, I might not be able to stand. I cannot let the Royals score here. And they scored 2. Oh my God. Aaron Ashby coming in for the 9th. Well, Griffey is not in a walk-off spot, but he needs to get on base or something. And he's going to do just that. Base it up the middle. Jackson Chourio now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Base hit down the line. That's going to be extra bases. That's 100% scoring Griffey. That's going to be a triple. He's 90 feet away. Please, Lars Nootbaar, do it for Griffey. Oh, that's not going to score him. Oh my God. Paredes has been so clutch for the Brewers in the postseasons. No way he swung at that. What are these strikeouts? God, that is so depressing, man. It was right there. You want to know what hurts the most about losing that World Series with Griffey? Is look at the run differential in this World Series. Game 1, it's +1 Brewers. Game 2, back to 0. After Game 3, it's +5 Royals. After Game 4, it's +6 Royals. Then +1 Royals, back to 0 going into Game 7. And of course, Game 7 ends in a 1-run loss. Unbelievably heartbreaking World Series loss there for Griffey and the Brewers. Well, we got to get back after it, man. Another season ahead of us, and once again, the Brewers are ranked #1. Let's go ahead and get through this one. Well, that's another NL Central Championship for the Brewers, 94 wins. We have the 2nd seed in the NL. And now taking a look at Griffey, 602 at-bats. Yeah, dude, he only finished with 14 home runs. He hit only 3 home runs after the All-Star break. He finished with 42 doubles. The OPS was only at 803. That's a down year for Griffey. He's only 27. The regression cannot be starting this early. But once again, Griffey will be taking on his former team in the NLDS. Let's get through Game 1. That's a loss. Okay. Game 2, another loss. No, we're not about to lose to the Giants, bro. Come on, right? Swept by the Giants in the first round? Oh, that's embarrassing, especially for a team that was ranked #1. But hey, they ended up winning it all, so good for them, I guess. I can't believe the Giants won the World Series before Griffey did with the Brewers. That's kind of a knife in the heart. All right, well, we tied with the Cardinals for the same record, but I guess the Cardinals won the tiebreaker to actually win the division. But we secured the first wild card spot, and Griffey, oh, there we go. Griffey finished with 30 home runs. That's what I like to see. 44 doubles, 313 average, 965 OPS. How we looking on MVP? Riley Green. Oh, wow, he's won back-to-back MVPs. So still looking for that for Griffey, but we have the Phillies in the wild card round. I'm going to go ahead and simulate Game 1. Bro, we can't lose in the first round again. We just cannot do that. We went from being 1 swing away from winning the World Series to now losing 5 consecutive postseason games. Dude, at some point, we're not going to be the best team in baseball. We're not going to be ranked #1. At some point, players are going to move. The window is going to close here soon, and Griffey might not have a better chance than he had in that Game 7. The Brewers get a wild card spot, 92-win season. What did Ken Griffey Jr. finish with? 40 doubles, 23 homers. Yeah, these are just not the type of numbers that are going to win you MVP. You got to hit like 35 homers, drive in like 120 runs in order to win MVP in these franchise simulations, man. So the MVP might not happen, but hopefully a World Series will. Let's simulate Game 1 against the Marlins. Bro. Oh my God. 7 straight losses in the postseason. What is wrong with the Brewers? I can't believe what I'm looking at, bro. Ken Griffey Jr. has, what, 3 years left with the Brewers on his contract? God, think about where this team was from the start of his contract to where it is now, man. It's wild. Well, that's easily the worst season that the Brewers have had with Ken Griffey Jr. on the roster. 74 wins. That's very reminiscent of those early Giants years for Griffey. He still finished with 38 doubles, 21 home runs, 855 OPS, creeping up on 300 career home runs. He's only 16 off, but he's a 91 overall. The power attributes are starting to go down. He's now no longer like the top dog on this team. All right, second to last year for Ken Griffey Jr. in his Brewers contract, making over 50 mil this year. Brewers need to bounce back and get back to the postseason. Well, even though Griffey was having a down year, the Brewers are back in the playoffs. 87-win season, not bad. And Ken Griffey Jr. finished at an 85 overall. 13 home runs, 41 doubles. I mean, he's still hitting doubles like a madman. 286 average, but yeah, his first year finishing with a sub 800 OPS since his rookie year. But the Brewers have to break this curse here of postseason losses. What is it? 7 postseason losses in a row. They got San Diego at home. Simulate, that's a loss. Oh my God. 8 in a row? No way it's going to be 9. 9 postseason losses in a row. I told you, I'm cursed. We are now entering the final year of Ken Griffey Jr.'s contract, where he will be making $54.5 million. Do the Brewers have one last postseason hope left with Griffey on the team. It will not. The Brewers do not make the postseason. They finish 7 out of the division and 3 games out of the final wild card. Ken Griffey Jr. is all the way down to an 80 overall. He finished the season with 38 doubles and 9 home runs, 722 OPS. Obviously, he still should be able to sign somewhere. Just because he's not putting up insane home run numbers doesn't mean a team isn't going to take a flyer on him. He's not going to get another $300 million deal, but somebody's going to sign him. All right, so it's spring training. Once again, I did not see Griffey anywhere, so let me see if I can find if he's like a free agent or something. Oh, he signed with the A's. I didn't even see that. He signed with the A's, a 1-year deal for $9.3 million. That's a very A's thing to see. So let's see it, man. Ken Griffey Jr.'s first at-bat as an Oakland A. He's taking a walk in his first at-bat. He's still got it. A's are getting beat pretty bad by Boston here, but I just want to see Griffey have a good season, you know? I just want to see this man do well. And he's having a great start to his Oakland A's career. Ah, there it is. There's the strikeout that we've seen a lot from Griffey today. Yep, that's it. The Red Sox win opening day. A couple strikeouts for Griffey, but honestly, we've kind of come to expect that from him. Well, at the break, the A's are over 500, but it looks like this AL West is going to be very competitive. How is Ken Griffey Jr. doing? Why do I have to scroll so far? He's a 75. Dude, he's got 27 at-bats? Is he just not playing? You paid this man over $9 million and he's not in the lineup every day? Yeah, the A's didn't even make the playoffs. I'm sure Griffey still got no playing time. Where's he at now? 74 overall. Yeah, he didn't hit a single home run all year. So at this point, this is pretty much the end for Ken Griffey Jr.'s career. He actually re-signed with the Oakland A's, but they basically didn't play him again. Then in the next season, he was a free agent, and I basically signed him on a 1-year deal to a team like the New York Mets, and he ended up in AAA. So even when I forced him on a team, they still weren't playing him. And after that, he ended up sitting in the free agent pool for like 4 seasons in a row until he eventually retired. But if we do take a look at his final stats, he finished with over 2,000 hits, 575 doubles, over 300 home runs, 1,100 RBIs, a 286 lifetime average, a 373 lifetime on base, with an 855 OPS, and he finished his career with 88 WAR. That's pretty good. I don't think he'll make the Hall of Fame here, but that's pretty damn good. I highly doubt he makes the Hall of Fame. He did not. That means I owe you guys a gift card. Hopefully you found it somewhere in this video.